Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1932, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Which Vietnamese village was the site of a 1968 massacre during the Vietnam War that resulted in the deaths of hundreds of civilians? My Lai. In the Old Testament, which figure killed his brother Abel? Cain. Which leader, born in Caracas and celebrated on July 24th, led independence movements across South America? Simon Bolivar. Which surrealist artist is known for a painting featuring melting clocks that explores themes of time and perception? Salvador Dali. How many letters are in the modern English alphabet? 26. Which American TV comedy is set at Sacred Heart Hospital? Scrubs. Which tropical seabird is known for its bright blue feet and exceptional plunge diving skills? Answer: blue-footed booby. What was U.S. President Herbert Hoover's profession before he entered politics? Mining engineer. What is the modern name of the city formerly known as Madras? Answer: Chennai. Who was King of England in 1300? Edward I. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Treasure State? Montana. Which major war featured the 1854-55 Siege of Sevastopol? The Crimean War. Which 1956 film depicts the tumultuous life and artistic struggles of a famous post-impressionist painter known for his vivid colors and emotional intensity? Lust for Life. What device is commonly used by musicians to keep a consistent tempo during practice and performances? Metronome. Which company, founded in the late 19th century in the United States, became famous for its extensive mail-order catalog offering a wide range of products to rural customers? Sears, Roebuck & Co. Which musical instrument's name comes from the Greek for sound of wood? Xylophone. In what year did David McCullough publish his acclaimed book, 1776, about the American Revolution? 2005. Odontophobia is the fear of which body part? Teeth. Which Greek god is known as the deity of war? Ares. After Disney funded Kundun, angering the Chinese government, which 1998 animated film did Disney release in hopes of improving relations with China? Mulan. Calder Meriwether Lewis Clark Jr. helped develop the rules for which sport in the United States? Horse racing. Which modern-day country contains the territory that was once the Roman province of Dacia? Romania. Which U.S. state capital is served by William B. Hartsfield Airport? Atlanta, Georgia. What is the standard atomic weight of the element with the symbol Mo, molybdenum? Approximately 95.95 atomic mass units, U. Which film earned Audrey Hepburn her only Academy Award? Roman Holiday. What fashion accessory, named after a large constrictor snake, is often worn draped around the neck? Boa. In which city did Niels Bohr develop his groundbreaking theories in quantum mechanics? Copenhagen. Who is the current king of the Netherlands? Willem-Alexander. What do you call a book written by a person about their own life? Autobiography. What ritual, commonly used to expel malevolent spirits, typically involves a priest performing sacred rites? Exorcism. Which iconic Alfred Hitchcock film, released in 1960, was remade by Gus Van Sant in 1998? Psycho. What is the oldest surviving book printed with movable metal type? Answer: Jixia, printed 1377 AD. Which character, originally introduced in a popular animated series featuring two teenage boys, later starred in her own spin-off show that explored themes of teenage angst and social issues? Daria. Haile Selassie, who was known as Ras Tafari before his coronation, ruled which country? Ethiopia. Which two words combine to form the word sheriff? Shire and reeve. In Greek mythology, who killed the Lernaean Hydra? Heracles, Hercules. Pulex irritans is a parasitic insect. What common name is it known by? Flea. In 1890, London opened its first electric what? Answer: Underground Railway. Which river is represented by the blue stripe on the flag of the Gambia? The Gambia River. Which English football club won the 2009 FA Cup? Chelsea. What is the iridescent inner lining of some shells, often used in jewelry and decorative items? Mother of pearl. Which iconic British band, often referred to as the Fab Four, revolutionized popular music in the 1960s? The Beatles. Which American leader, who had once held the rank of lieutenant general with 3 stars, was posthumously appointed General of the Armies of the United States by a joint congressional resolution in 1976, effective July 4th, 1976? George Washington. What is depicted on the back verso of Euro banknotes? Bridges. Which actor portrayed Inspector Harry Callahan in the Dirty Harry film series? Clint Eastwood. In the fairy tale Cinderella, which vegetable is famously transformed into a vehicle so she can attend the royal ball? A pumpkin. Approximately 30,000 people in the United States are seriously injured each year by what type of product? Exercise equipment. In which Brothers Grimm fairy tale does the Wicked Witch end up in an oven? Hansel and Gretel. What animal were Dachshunds originally bred to hunt? Badgers. What type of animal is a bongo? Antelope. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.